What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at the ESports Boxing Club gameplay that we saw yesterday on the 29th of July, and looking closer at the career stats and the fighter hub. So right off the bounce, we see this screen that says Boxer Creator /stats, not forward slash, just /stats, sorry. Then over on the right underneath the 50 overall, we see 125 points remaining. And the reason I'm pointing those two things out right off the start is because obviously, yes, this is career stats. And I assume when you create your character and you go into a career, you have as much freedom as possible throughout your fights and throughout your training. You can upgrade your fighter as much as you see fit. You could have full head health, full stamina, and punch like a lightweight but be in the heavyweight division. Whereas right here I see Boxer Creator, and I think maybe this is just for when you create CAFs in general, not even in your career. You will just get these 125 points and you can spread them out as evenly as possible. The only thing to that is there are a lot of stats here, so let's go through them kind of quickly. We've got up at top left, we've got vitality, stamina, speed, defense, strength and heart, all at a 50 obviously, and then with the 50 overall. Then on the left side, we've got three sections in vitality, stamina and speed, and each of those three sections, we've got head health, body health, total health, or just health it says there, health regeneration, health recovery and injury resistance. Then we've got into stamina, we've got stamina regeneration, stamina recovery, conditioning and endurance. And then on speed, we've got agility, move speed, punch speed and accuracy. Then on the right, we've got three sections again, defense, strength and heart. And on defense, we've got chin resistance, body resistance, cut resistance, bruise resistance, and blocking. On strength, we've got left hand power, right hand power, jab modifier, hook modifier, uppercut modifier, straight modifier, and KO power. And then on heart, we've got discipline, courage, and confidence. Now, they stated the confidence is a brand new feature that we've not seen in games before, and I like the idea of it a lot. So now, while we focus on these stats, before we go anywhere else in this video, while we focus on these stats here, you can see below the 50 overall, we have 125 points remaining, which will obviously mean maybe this is the start of your career, and this is where you get to choose where your fight would start. For me personally, I would go right into punch speed, accuracy, straight modifier, and probably total health, a little bit of body health, a little bit of head health, and probably health recovery. I wouldn't be too bothered about stamina. I try and fight relatively slow and counter punch for the start of my career, but that's just me thinking out loud. But then we see what looks to be kind of, is that an octagon? I never know. I'm not very good with shapes, which sounds really bad. I don't know what that is. My apologies. It is a hexagon. I had to Google it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But anyways, and then on the hexagon, we see vitality, stamina, speed, defense, strength, and heart, which is the 6 points that we spoke about earlier with all the little stats. And obviously, the red hexagon inside will go wherever it's stronger. So you could expand it beautifully. The game that I think of when I see this the most, believe it or not, is Dragon Ball Xenoverse. They have a very similar thing within your fighters and within your characters, and it works really well because you don't have to look through all the numbers. You can just look at that chart and you can go, okay, this guy excels in speed and strength, okay, but his defense is relatively weak, as well as his stamina perhaps. Or, you know, okay, this guy's pretty good at everything, but he's not amazing at anything, you know, so he's good at everything but not amazing at everything. But I really like the idea of that chart. I think it's brilliant. The layout is beautiful. I always like to compliment things like the text and the way it's laid out. The menus for it is beautiful. I love the different colours for vitality, stamina, speed, defense, strength, and heart. I'm always a big fan of things like that, just to separate them ever so slightly. I like the way the bars look. I'm just a big fan. You know, good fun. I like the little star next to the stamina regeneration, which obviously is which one you're going on to. Or that could even be a star for which one is probably your best. But for me, it seems to be just the star is whichever one you're on. I like it. The menus look brilliant. Like I said, that the hexagon is brilliant idea. Big fan on it all. And now we move on to the top right. We can see up there it says Grass Kidney with the UK flag, the little bronze glove, 500 XP out of 120. So obviously during the box creation, there is no money base. As we saw in the career videos when I broke that down, there is a money based system. But for here, it's just XP. Whether or not that means that when you reach that level, you earn 1 point or you earn 10 points, I don't know. But I wonder if I wonder if the XP has anything to do with the points that you have below that 50 overall, where it says 125 points remaining. Or I wonder if you reach or you level up, for example, you hit that 1200 XP and it gives you the opportunity to say, okay, what do you want to, you know, maybe you can gain an extra 5 points in a section. So defense, heart, vitality, stamina, speed, strength, whatever you may choose. Maybe it's something like that. But that's just kind of me spitballing. I don't really know what's going on. And then we go down to the bottom right and we can see Josh Lightning Pearson, height, weight and reach. And thank you to, I believe it was Tio in the Discord for pointing out the reach. I hadn't actually looked at this properly, but I just thought because he pointed out before I actually saw anything. Obviously they didn't have reach in the, at least not, you know, as visible as that. Obviously we don't know if that reach is adjustable or not, if it's changeable. I assume it's based on body type and height. I would imagine if you go for a very stocky fighter, you know, even if he's tall, a very wide fighter, his reach may be quite small, whereas if you go for quite a lanky, slimmer fighter, his reach could be quite long. And then obviously we just see middleweight. But one thing I want to point out real quick, next to the Pearson, there is a little red star. And then as we said on the stamina regeneration, there is a little white star. So now that could just mean the star goes with whichever one you, so the star could move. So if I go down, 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 the star, that's like that song, that star will go down with me to stamina recovery, conditioning, endurance. Or maybe the star is for a key attribute, such as stamina regeneration could be the key attribute on this fighter. But I don't know, that is just me completely spitballing. You know, down the bottom where it says stamina regeneration affects the rate in which your stamina regenerates during a fight. There is obviously, you know, the bar that's on the little stars on the right. That could mean nothing. That could be the star he's going for. I'm a big fan on all of the layout and all of the star, and all, you know, I just love the layout. It's really nice. You see your fighter there, it looks really clean. And yeah, I like it a lot. You know, there's no branded gloves. I don't know if this was before or after the gameplay that was recorded in yesterday's video. I don't know, but either way, really just a lot to see from this little stat screen. Big fan on it. So now we go on to one of the most kind of intriguing and mind-blowing things, that is what looks to be a fighter hub. As of right now, you're walking around with Arturo Gatti. You could tell that by obviously the short and also the tattoo on the back of his neck. So there wasn't tons to see with this. It was relatively limited. So I'm going to try and break it down bit by bit of what we can see. Literally off the start, we see the ring. We see some aqua bags up there. We see a little head target up the far right. We see a little kind of what they call the laid down ladders. I don't know what their actual name is, which works on footwork. We see this little laid out thing with lots of tape, which will obviously be for footwork locations as well, where you'll go inside that circle, throw your shots and back out of that circle, and you'll move around. Lots of footwork drills we seem to see there, as well as obviously a ring. On the left we have just some random guy leaning up against the wall with some brave to wear white jeans. I have to say, I will be honest, you got to be a brave man to wear white jeans. He's got an Empire Pro Tape t-shirt on. Don't know what relevance he has yet, but we'll obviously have to wait and see. As well as we see some tyres there, which obviously be for basic strength training. Go on to the next frame, and we spoke about the guy with the white jeans, but if you pause it just right, like I will try and get up on screen for you there, you can see slightly faded, it says fight at T-U-R-M or N, whichever word that is. Now I don't know what that is. At first I thought of tournament, but that is T-O, so that couldn't be it. Now you guys let me know what you think this is. Fight at turn, I don't know what that could possibly be, but yeah. So at first I thought with the fight 80, I thought it was going to be fighter attributes, but it seems to be fight at term something. I can't quite figure out what that is. Now, thanks to the homie Dylan, I was able to get a better screenshot of this little thing over, and you can see there it says fight at turn E. Now, originally we thought maybe it's a misspelt tournament, which would just be a placeholder, but I don't know what that is. Even with this, that fight at Turner, I don't know. Maybe it's the name of a gym. So we go to a gym and we train. We fight at that gym. I don't know what it could be. But there is a lot to see here in such a... I feel like they've done that. So we have to look closer at it. But that is a tough one to see what that is. Let me know what you think that is in the comments down below. We skip forward to the next bit and we see right there in front of us is bag work, which is just awesome standard stuff, as well as a few other bags around, the Steel City bag there, and then on the ground yet again some more footwork drills, lots of tape squares to work on. So obviously footwork, speed, you know, movement is going to be something you can focus on a lot clearly during your training. And then as he's walking towards this wall of gloves, we can see yet again more tape on the ground. We can see some bags on the right, and on the left we can see a squat bar, a deadlift bar, you know, over there. Obviously all of this I assume is subject to change. You know, I wouldn't imagine that the fighter hub is just going to be this red light with lots of empty spaces. I'm sure there's going to be lots going on, lots of maybe AIs working out as well. But we'll have to see, maybe like NBA 2Ks where they have their training thing, like where you can train like 3 times a week. But that is all I saw, guys, throughout the career stats and the fighter hub. Yet again, thank you to Dylan for showing me that screenshot inside that fighter hub. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments down below. I think that fighter hub thing is genuinely really awesome, and I look forward to seeing more about it in the future. I hope they don't just keep it quiet for ages. I hope they show us a little bit more, like when they kind of improve on it and work on it. But all in all, very unique idea. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope that when, you know, we can invite our friends to our gym so our calves can fight each other, but it doesn't have to be like a fight now system. We can train together and do bag work together and spar together. I think that'd be a really cool idea. But obviously, I'm not a developer, so I'm not going to put my nose in. I'm just going to give what I think what would be cool. But either way, they smash it every single day. They never fail. But thanks always for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.